I was always willing to come here and testify before this oversight hearing.
Beautiful. Then let's do that. Let's for once have your actions match your words. So you've been in communication with the FBI. You know the answers, and you refuse to tell us the answers.
Y'all, I just came across a video where Representative Lisa McClain is chewing out former Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheatle, and rightfully so, because oh my gosh, with an assassination attempt against a former president, current president now, the way she's responding to these questions, or lack thereof refusing to do so, should not be allowed when you're claiming to take responsibility for the actions, because what happened there was unacceptable. How is some kid able to get past Secret Service and do what he did, almost man, and then almost former president? Absolutely insane. I didn't see this hearing then, and it actually baffles me that this is allowed. Like, nobody in that position should ever be allowed to not give their information needed for the American people to decide whether they trust, respect, desire this person to be in this position, or anything at all. Like, the way she handled that was absolutely embarrassing. There's a reason why she's a former Secret Service director. But before we get into that, I want to remind you guys to subscribe to our team news, because it ensures YouTube that you're enjoying this video. In return, it will continually show up in your feed and it'll push it out to more people. I'm Titus. Let's get into this video.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And first of all, I want to thank the Secret Service agents, those who work tirelessly to protect our president, and specifically those agents who did not hesitate to jump in front of President Trump. And my heart goes out to the family of the Comptoir family and the people at the rally who are still recovering. On the other hand, the Secret Service has a leadership problem, and it falls on you. And although I appreciate your hollow words that the buck stops here, I was actually hoping for some answers. Director Cheatle, you must answer to the American people if you want to stay in charge. It's really, really simple. You want to keep your job, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. The best way to keep your job is to answer the questions.
And she did not keep her job.
Not play this shell game, not sing the Slim Shady song, wasn't me. I mean, come on. How long did you prepare for this hearing?
I've been preparing for this hearing over the weekend and into last week.
Okay, 5 days, 6 days?
As soon as I was notified
And how long was that?
about this hearing,
Okay, 4 days,
I began preparing.
4 days, 3 days?
I'm not sure the date that I got the letter asking me to be here.
What are you sure of? Are you sure the color of your hair? Are you sure the color of your suit? I'm just, like, tell the American people, what are you sure of? You don't even know.
She is dragging that. What are you sure of the color of your hair? I mean, I get this time, this is a year ago, so I understand the complete and total frustration and fear and anger that is directed towards this individual for their incompetent way of handling that rally. He should have been more protected. The fact that he even got nicked in the ear is insane. So I understand, like, you have to remember her anger is all coming from a very recent event for her. For us, we've had a year to go over and analyze and like just experience that. But for her, it's right now, and she's stuff.
When you started preparing for the hearing? I mean, the biggest hearing of your life, and you have no clue? You can't remember when you started preparing for this hearing? Can you understand why those words seem hollow to the American people who are supposed to entrust their faith in you?
I assure you, the moment I received notification.
But you can't remember. You got a little Alzheimer's, dementia going? I mean, what, you can't remember.
I have several active investigations going on and an operational agency to run.
Okay. All right. But you want to take accountability, right? The buck stops with you, right?
I am taking accountability.
Super. Then let's start with trying to answer some questions. You keep referring to the FBI. When asked how many shell casings were on the roof, you referred to the FBI. When asked if there were explosive in the car, you referred to the FBI. When asked if Crooks was acting alone, you referred to the FBI. See a common theme here? I can go on and on. My question is, who at the FBI should I speak with? Wait for it. Wait for it.
The FBI is responsible for the criminal
Is there a name?
I'm not certain.
I'm not certain.
Who at
All
the
right, here we go.
FBI
I'm
is
not
running the
certain. I
investigation.
don't know. Let me ask a different question. Have you been in communication with the FBI?
Yes, I have.
With whom?
I speak with the director and the deputy director.
Okay. And what have they shared with you about this investigation? So I'll give you an opportunity to answer again. Did they share with you how many shell casings were on the roof?
They have shared with me the evidence.
Did they share with you how many shell casing were on the roof?
Yes.
Okay, how many were there?
I would refer to the FBI for their
How
investigation
many were there?
and their information that they need to share in their investigation.
So they've shared the information with you. You just don't want to share the information with us.
I feel maybe this is a stupid question, but Secret Service is the ones that are protecting Trump. So wouldn't she already have the information anyway to give to the FBI so they could investigate? Okay, so Secret Service that was at the rally, this is how many shell casings were. Got it. We'll add that to our investigation. Unless that's a stupid question, why would she not know first before the FBI? I don't know. But also, I don't know why that would like hurt the investigation to let her know that. How many shell casings were that? How many shell casings were there? I don't know.
Correct?
We have concurrent investigations that are going on.
So they have shared this information with you. You know the answer to the question. You just refuse to answer the question from the member of Congress who has subpoenaed you to be here. Is there a different answer to that question?
I was always willing to come here and testify before this oversight hearing.
Beautiful. Then let's do that. Let's
necessary.
for once have your actions match your words. So you've been in communication with the FBI. You know the answers and you refuse to tell us the answers. So I will ask you again. You know how many shell casings were on that roof. What is the answer to that question?
I think it's pertinent.
What is the answer to that question?
I think it's pertinent to talk to you about the information that the Secret Service has and that the Secret Service knows related
I'm
to the
asking
events
you
on
an
that day.
answer to the question. If you're supposed to be in charge, if the buck stops with you, how come you can't share the answers? What are you covering up? What are you hiding, my friend?
Yeah, that is where she can't answer that question. I do understand that like you can't just give every answer in an ongoing investigation on something, obviously. I don't understand how that would be harmful to the investigation, especially if they are telling the world that there's only one person involved, unless there were more people involved. And at this point, though, I feel like we would have heard that. It's been over a year, so I don't think that actually was the case. So I understand why you are withholding this information at all. She's not having it. He is not having it.
I'm not covering anything else.
Then why can't you answer a simple question?
I would leave it to the criminal investigation to answer questions related to that.
When you talk to the FBI and you ask them how many explosives, well, let me ask you, did you ask them how many explosives were on the roof? Did they answer that question? Or in the car, excuse me. Did they answer that question for you?
Yes.
Yes. So you know the answer to that question that my colleagues have asked you. But again, you refuse to give us the answers. You're playing this wasn't me. Well, I submit to you, if you can't, and it's not a can't, it's a won't. It's not a can't. It's not a I don't know. It's a I choose not to answer the question. Well, let me tell you, Ms. Cheatle, if you're going to lead, you need to lead. If you want to be in charge, then answer the question or step aside and have someone with the courage and the guts to answer to the American people the questions that they deserve answers to. And with that, I yield back.
Yeah, and she took your words, Lisa. She is no longer the Secret Service director. That has been given to a new individual, a new person. And yeah, it was poorly handled. Clearly, Donald Trump almost lost his life. And the fact that like, I understand like again, ongoing investigation, sometimes you can't say things involved because you're still trying to figure out everything, get all the puzzle pieces together. But just didn't seem very cooperative. And rightfully so. Like she had every right to be upset with her. And when you get subpoenaed, it's like, okay, like that's because you're in trouble. Like you need to spill the beans. And she just, oh man, I don't know. Crazy world we live in. That was a crazy time. Obviously Trump's in office now, whether you love or hate that. He survived. Secret Service seems to be protecting him so far. And anyway, that was just a wild ride, 2024. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to comment down your thoughts below, guys. I can't wait to see you on the next one. See you next time. Peace.